this can be a really, really quick one. So your girl Lori Lightfoot, no introduction needed. She trolled the internet. Lori Lightfoot definitely has Trump like energy and trolling the media and whatnot and getting out of her troubles. She kind of like had, as predicted, as I thought, I knew what happened. She quote unquote said she was not gonna do interviews with non-POC, which I don't understand why any black person would, because that usually means that the pot is gonna get diluted and black people are gonna have less access. But she came out trolling about, not doing interviews with white media basically, and that was a crock of BS and whatnot. And she got the cycle off of her emails that were released, pointing out her doing some naughty things and some more troubles. Lori is going through it right now. Her second year anniversary of the mayor of Chicago is coming up, and they're trying to take away her power so she can't be in control of the police. She's been exposed on camera. He's doing a lot of effed up things, being called out. She um she gave the police a couple $100 million in a black city that is clearly pro defund the police. She got caught being over the situation where, like, the downtown was protected, but the south side of Chicago wasn't, and you see situations where there was damn near a race war because the black people let the white liberal friends come over and burn their shit down, and then the Latinos saw the Negroes coming, saying, "Oh, you're not about to come shop at our stores in our community because y'all let the white liberal friends burn your shit down." But we find out that she kind of like overseen the situation. She let the police not come to cause, and she pretty much gave money to the reformed Pookie and Ray Ray Puerto Rican gangs to like police the city and whatnot. So she got a lot of stuff going on in her city. Of course, obviously the murders are going up. So this is not even funny, but it's like, like I don't know what the hell going on in Chicago with that. But those issues are going on. Jeanette Young, a black woman who had the police raid her house and she was naked and they like searched the house for somebody and it was the wrong house. But the mayor lied about giving her an opportunity to talk and have conversations, but the lady didn't get a settlement. So it's just like so much going on under her watch. She's a horrible mayor. She should be a one-term mayor. What people don't know though is that because so many people ran in Chicago, and I hate the fact that I know more about Chicago politics than my own city, but it is what it is. I follow it. It's important though. Politically, Chicago is very important for black people to comprehend and look at it. At one point, it was the highest number of black millionaires. At one point, I mean, it does today have the most black representation, and yet it doesn't mean anything because black people are last in all 16 economic indicators of success. Chicago is a place where black people statistically are number one in everything bad and last place in everything good, right? So it is important to know what happens there because it's a litmus test for the rest of the blue cities and blue states or whatnot. Same problems there happen everywhere else. But a lot of bad things happen in there from there. So what she did was she trolled by saying, "I'm only going to do this thing." This is a woman who has a white woman at home, right? Just like Don Lemon Moist ass talking about white men are evil and this and that, but he go home to a white man. What's up with that? AOC also got the white man. Of course your girl Kamala, top cop, little Indian brown girl. She didn't say America was racist, but she go home to a white man. So it's like, hey, like, come on, like, how much can they really hate white people when they go to bed with them every night? But anyways, as predicted, I knew that the right and Fox was going to jump on it and do their little, she's racist. She doesn't want to, like, look what she goes to bed to every night. Like, come on, like, you can't be that obtuse and couldn't fall for that bait. She definitely has Trump-like dragon energy. She knows how to get into the media. She knows how to troll. Some argue that she was a Republican. Oh, what I was saying is that people don't know is that Lori Lightfoot only won because it was like 15 Negroes that ran for mayor at the same time, and that diluted the situation. Willie Wilson, who's a black, he's a Republican, a rich dude, and a lot of black people rocking with him because he has receipts of helping the people out. He did a lot for people with PPP and getting masks out when the state wasn't doing it. He was doing it, so he did a lot of philanthropy there. He's trying to get to the Senate, but after he lost that mayor race, he's been trying to run for the Senate, whatever. He owes, so I don't know if it's gonna ever happen, but a lot more black districts voted for him than they did for her. She won because of the LBG white liberal establishment in Chicago. That's who her base was. That's who got her in, despite y'all black gay girl magic in her to death and all that nonsense. I seen a lot of that stupidity where people were like saying she was doing a good job and Cuomo was doing a good job at the beginning of the pandemic simply because they was doing press conferences. Meanwhile, a whole bunch of F shit was happening under both of their leadership and watch. But she lost her white liberal rich people over her handling of the pandemic, over the riots and all that, the police and Kim Fox and everything. So she's trying to pander lightweight to black folks to get them back because she can't win without black people in Chicago. Even though she did the first time, she won because of the white LBGTME community, but she's lost them, so she needs black people. So she's like a kind of a pander, right? She's trying to pander to Negroes. It's like, yeah, I'm, going to lean into this blackness for a little bit, even though since she's been in office, she's failed black people on marijuana, she's failed black people on schools, so many other things, but the right took the bait. They fell for it, and instead of talking about these other things that she's taking L's in, they focus on this superficial identity politics BS of her saying she don't want to do things with white media, and we're gonna find out that that's not even really true. It's some asterisks and some bull behind that, right? But anyways, yeah, she trolls. She definitely is good at getting the attention off of her bull and her issues and the stuff that she's going through. And she got that Trump dragon energy. She must be like Kanye with the dragon blood energy, whatever, with Trump because she definitely has it. She definitely can spin a news cycle and get them off of her. And she did that shit. And again, everybody fell for the bait. But you think she got an issue with white people? You think she racist? You're an idiot because this is what she go to bed to every night. This woman. Come on. Don't fall for that dumb shit. Like, come on. Like, it would have been way better if you actually went to Chicago and talked to black people who are upset with her and don't like her and want to be at one term. So much going on in the city that she can be talked about. To focus on this issue was silly. She was trolling. And she did what she accomplished. She got the news cycle to get off her little leaked emails and the Miss Anjanette Young thing where that lady was on camera butt naked, all these white officers in her crib, and they didn't do any. They let her be there for like maybe a half hour before they even put clothes on her to cover her up. Like, wow. And Mary Lori Lightfoot kind of like supported the judges stopping her from not even releasing that tape or even talking about the situation. And then gonna once the tapes got released, then she gonna renege and act like she support her and want to do sit downs and interviews with her and nothing came out of those sit downs and conversations either. The lady still hasn't had her settlement yet. But that's my video. Mary Lightfoot is a troll, and she won that round. She won that round by getting everybody in their feelings. You got black liberals defending her, saying, she, I think I didn't watch Roland's video, but I seen he did it, and then she, which I'm sure he's playing into her using black folks as cover to cover up her little BS scandals and her possibly cheating and whatnot and all this stuff, weird stuff. And then you had white media, conservative media, Fox News, that type, buy into she's racist by only wanting to do interviews with black people and Puerto Ricans. Like, no, that's, look again, look what she goes to bed to every night. She love white people, like just like AOC, just like Kamala Harris, just like Don Lennon. Despite him calling him evil and the worst things in the world, he go to bed with a white dude every night. Pause.